Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Kathy, and it is November 12th, no, it isn't 1923. It is 2023. So I guess I was going back into the roaring 20s. I was wondering if we were going to have the roaring 20s in this particular century of the 20s. And I don't know if you would, maybe the tsunami 20s, because it causes kind of devastation in different ways. I don't know what to call them, but we definitely are having an interesting 20s to be sure. So, you ready? I don't have any idea. I think Amma's coming to talk, but I don't have any idea on what. She's been surprising me lately, which is nice. I don't think she wants us to become complacent. Heart source. For those of you who aren't familiar with the heart source, bring your attention to the front of your heart chakra and just bring your awareness deep within the front. Now, leaving your awareness there, you're going to kind of split your awareness and move around to the back of the heart chakra and go deep within. There you go. And keep going, because this is a very special place to be, in the back of the heart chakra. It's your sacred space. You're going through, like, it could be a hallway or a tunnel. And then you move into this expansive place known as your sacred space. There you go. And now go around to the front again and move into the front of your third eye, your brow chakra. Going deep within. Good. And now to the back of your third eye, which is, of course, at the back of your head, and go deep within. Somebody is a little bit too far to the right. Move to the left. There you go. Somebody slid right in. That's good. And by the way, in the front of your third eye, all the way towards the back near the pranic tube, is the violet flame. Okay, and now intend, connect, command a beam of energy to connect your heart chakra to your third eye. It goes right up the middle. Feel that connection. And now send that beam of energy straight up to the center of the universe. And now all the way down. Keep it up there at the center of the universe, and all the way down to the center of the earth. There we go. And you are now grounded, according to Amma, above and below, to the spiritual connection and to your earth connection. You know how some people talk about walking between the worlds? In a sense, that's what this is. You're walking between dimensions. And now command, chakra spin. Spin as fast as is safe for me. And breathe in deeply, bringing energy in from above and below. And you can help this process along simply by commanding any artificial encodements ready to receive my chakras, got away from my chakras to be released by my chakras. Any congestion in my chakras, I command you to leave now, and the chakras help you with that. This kind of gets rid of the energy that's ready to go. Good. Declare, I am the sword. If there are those here who wonders what that command means, it is time to receive Archangel Michael's sword. So those of you who have not received the sword, please call upon Archangel Michael to be with you. And now hold your dominant hand out, palm up. Ask Archangel Michael to place the sword in your hand, and he will place the hilt of the sword in your open palm. And hold the sword and move it in front of you, holding it blade up, point up. And place the energy of the sword within your heart Now say, I am the sword, and you become the sword. Goes all the way to the furthest reaches of the seventh layer of your aura. And any part of you, all of you, and any part of you, like a finger, I guess the nose, if you want to do that, can be part of the sword, and it transmutes energy. You can use this when you know you're walking into some place that maybe there's been a disagreement or an argument or something, whether it's your own home, whether it's in the middle of a mall. I don't know how many of us still go to malls. It seems like they're kind of going to the end right now, the grocery store. And when you say, I am the sword, and you walk through there, you are actually transmuting a swath of energy as large as your energy field. You're transmuting it to a higher vibration of love. And if you know you're getting ready to have an uncomfortable conversation, like with customer service, sometimes, I am the sword, heart source, I am the sword. And then the third one, violet flame, activate. And it is activating along the seventh layer of your aura, which, by the way, is an egg shape. Your aura is an egg shape, and all along the seventh layer. And so these three commands, which you can combine them on one command, whatever you want to call it, or you can simply say, heart source, Michael's sword, violet flame, activate. Anytime. Or if you name them something, like you could name them protection and just say protection, and it will all happen. Good. Heart source, please expand to the furthest reaches of my aura, or to the tip of my fingers when I hold my arms out horizontally, I guess, or forward, because it's egg shape all the way around. If your aura is expanded way beyond your body, it could even go into the next room. And so we're enlarging the protection to completely enclose and protect your entire aura. Good. And now let's make our healing lecture room. You can do this easily by saying healing lecture room. Now we've done it so often. For some reason, I just love constructing it. Everyone on a soul level who is seeing this, listening to this, no matter when, even reading the transcript, no matter when, you are in the healing lecture room. And so there is a floor of light below us, a canopy of light above us, pillars of light in each corner, and there are angels surrounding this room from pillar to pillar to pillar to pillar to pillar. I just love feeling the energy. And there is a central pillar. A central pillar, and in the central pillar, which is infinite in space, are coming all of those from the inner plane or the other dimensions, whatever you say, those that are important to you, those that are here to support us. And so it's like the ones that I see right now is, I always see them coming in first as Yeshua and the Buddha. Usually they come in together and are chit-chatting or laughing. And it's interesting, I see Yeshua coming in first. For those who don't know, that's the Aramaic name for Jesus. And the Buddha is just a little bit behind him he's talking to Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion. And I also see Mother Mary, Yeshua's earthly mother, Mary of Magdala. There are those who believe that Yeshua and Mary of Magdala were married. I am seeing Ganesh. For those of you who aren't familiar with Ganesh, he's a Hindu god. He looks like an elephant, and he is a god of abundance. Kali, who has, maybe it's 8 arms, I'm not real sure, but she is a destroyer and rebuilder. Reminds me of the phoenix in a way. from another tradition. And in are coming all kinds of masters, saints from the Catholic tradition, all that are coming in. And they are with us. And now, stepping forward is Hilarion, who is the Chohan, or the head of the fifth ray of healing, which is a green ray. And he is inviting all of us to come in to the healing room that he has. He's a quick manifester. And there are chairs or tables or any kind of thing you can imagine for healing. They are all of a green, but can be different frequencies of green depending upon the energy that you need. And he is inviting you to gather. And what I'm seeing is all of these, whether you're sitting or you're lying down, it's in a circle. And they've done this a number of times of late. They're saying, please place within the circle your physical self. We can do all kinds of things like that. And those that you wish to hold in prayer or in healing. Family members, friends, those who have asked for your support in their healing. Those who have asked for your support in manifesting whatever it is they wish to manifest, whether it be jobs or partners, money, whatever is needed. And this is interesting. I'm seeing that within the center, it's like they're in a circle also. And within the center of that circle, these are all different dimensions. Within the center of that circle is the image that you see from space of the planet. And the image that is showing contains the Middle East and Eastern Europe. Here we go. And we are going to do healing from the inner circle out. Amma and Abba have come and they are enfolding the entire healing room in their love. And now, those of you, I am the sword. See yourself standing around the inner circle where the planet is, in the spiritual love fair experience of sending energy to the violence that is occurring. You can see it yourself and hold your hands out. Some people like to hold the sword in their hands. Breathe deeply, bringing in energy from above and below. You'll tire yourself out if you use your own physical energy, your own energetic. So breathe it in, bring it in. Now set your intention for the highest vibration of love possible that you can bring that matches the needed vibration of energy in the Ukraine, in Gaza, in Palestine, Israel. And I am saying a prayer to Amma and Abba, these people, this earth, us, we are all your creation. You know more of what needs to be balanced than we do. We come in with our own beliefs, our own ideas, what we have read, not knowing whether it's truth or not truth. We ask you to assist us with the energy that we are bringing to soften the hearts of our brothers and sisters who continue to want annihilation, who continue to want a property which could be shared. We ask to go back in time to wherever that time is that this division occurred, whether it is in the Ukraine or whether it is in the Middle East. And we ask for this love to spread all over this planet, as there's places in the United States and maybe in other places, I haven't done a lot of reading on it, where there's a lot of animosity to those who are Jewish. In the Christian scriptures, there's a line, it's from one of St. Paul's: there is neither Jew nor Greek, male nor female. We are one. And we ask for the energy of oneness to spring forth and break down, because the energy of oneness vibration, the energy of separation. And let's just hold this about a minute. Okay, good. Now, see yourself step back and be in front of the middle ring, like you're going to be sending energy there, and that consists of you and all of those you hold in your heart. My sister Anna and I, we pray together almost every day. And one of the things that we have started saying is, and please hold all of those we have been praying for, without mentioning the names this time. And it's like we have been praying for them for so long. And we know that they are gathered in our heart, in our energy, and they are always in the Hebrew scriptures. I have carved you in the palm of my hand. They are within God's essence. Now, in however way you wish to send love. And I'm going to, as I'm sending the energy, I'll tell you what information I'm receiving. We go first to the very cells. The first, we are asking for the divine blueprint to be overlaid on each cell and the consciousness of the cells, and calling for the following to be balanced. The division of the cells, that they be aligned according to the divine blueprint. The DNA, which is contained within the cells, that the DNA of each person be aligned to the DNA of the divine blueprint of the ultimate human. And continuing to go into the cells, the mitochondria, especially the production of ATP. Now, this is new information for me. This is not in research as far as I know, but in the cytoplasm, which is the liquid in the cells, in the cytoplasm, healing teams of each person, we command that the artificial encodements which are interfering with the health of the cell be removed from these cells. Yes, we know that it is whatever it is according to divine plan. Some people it won't happen. Some people it doesn't happen all the way. Some people it's just totally removed. The healing of the cell wall. The removal of microbes nesting in the cells, no matter what those microbes are, whether they are viruses or whether they're bacteria or they're fungi, any microbe, parasites. I must have something with that. I just felt this energy going through me. Amma and Abba, we see each of these people we pray for, including ourselves, and the divine essence of which we are from you. I know we often have a difficult time seeing us in that way. Yet we know that you created us from love, and that is all you are, is love. Again, back to the DNA. Amma and Abba and the healing teams of each person, we ask that the pain, the woundedness that has changed the genetic code in any generation, that you go back to where that change happened. Bring healing to the individual of where that happened. And may that healing occur through the generations to this one now, and those of you who have children, my children and grandchildren. And now we're moving back one more layer, and it is you on the chairs or on the tables. And relax into the chair and table. Connect with your healing team who is surrounding you and others who have been praying for you, whoever's been praying for you. And Hilarion has this marvelous equipment that he uses. Could think of it as a metaphor, or you could think of it as reality. sending to you the exact vibration you need for healing. And he is telling me it is the vibration you need for healing of your DNA. The vibration of healing you need for your cellular structure, for your musculoskeletal system, for your respiratory system, your immune system, your digestive system, your cardiovascular system, your lymphatic system, your urinary system, your reproductive system, your integumentary system, which is the skin and all the layers of the skin and the fascia, neurological system. And we ask for the complete balancing of any microbes, we ask for the balancing of the circulatory system, and in the brain, in any of our veins and arteries, anywhere within our body. And now Amma wants you to focus on your physical heart. And within your physical heart is a golden structure. In the book that Amma channeled with us called Hidden Structures, they talk about that more. And Amma wants you to focus on that because she's going to give us more information about that today. And I'm having this image, you know, those Sleep Number bed advertisements, and then where the back part kind of sits up. It says if you're on a table, they're going to have you sit up so you can look at it's like you're looking at Amma kind of thing. It's just a fun thing. Or you can sit in a chair, just know you're being very comfortable with your favorite drink, whether it's water, or I like fizzy water, or tea. I like tea. Coffee, those of you who want to have that, go right ahead. Whatever you want. But let us all connect now to the central pillar. And if you would please send a connection of energy to my heart, also giving me more strength of energy. And the next one you hear will be Amma, the Divine Mother. Dear ones, do you ever wonder sometimes if I will run out of things to talk about? I don't think I will. I take great joy in being with you in this special way. We may do, I know we will today, but we may do in the future weeks more information about parts of your energy field you are not that familiar with. So I asked Master Hilarion to have you focus at the end of your healing session you just finished on the golden structure within your physical heart. Now just bring your attention to your physical heart. Your physical heart, which is about a normal physical heart for each person, which is about the size of your fist. And there are actually two structures that we have told you about in the physical heart. The first one that I had told you about some years ago was if you hold your fist and just imagine that being your heart, and just at the very top of your fist, like 1/6 of your physical heart, is a structure called the healing energy center, the healing structure in the heart. And it extends just as much as it's part of your physical part, it's equal amount above the heart. Focus on that. And just to remind people how to use that. Focus on that, and now bring attention to a part of your body that you would like some relief on or regeneration or whatever, right at the very top of your physical heart. And that's all you need to do if you wish. And now bring your attention to something. Yes, for those who asked, you could do it to wrinkles in your face if you wish. Somebody said fat rolls. You could do it on your fat rolls. You can do it on your cardiovascular system, your DNA, your eyes, your ears. It does not matter. Just select something now and hold that. Keep holding it as I talk. The Heart Healing Center, that's what this is. The Heart Healing Center is about physical. Now, including in physical is the energetic aspects of yourself. So if you are having a meridian problem, whether it is a blockage, whether it's not flowing, whether there's a tear or bend in it, any of you who have had surgery, very often the surgeon goes through a meridian. And as you know, very few Western medicine surgeons or doctors know about the meridian system. And so it is a good idea whenever you have surgery, whether it's your knee or your hips or your heart or your finger, if it's something happens and you cut it, focus on your heart healing center and that area that was injured or cut, and the meridian that flies on it. You can just focus on the cut and ask for healing of that area. You don't even have to know a meridian is crossed. So many people have had surgery at some point or stitches. You say, oh, all I did was bust my head open one time when I ran into a tree when I was 5. And go ahead and do the Heart Healing Center at the top of your physical heart and that area where you have probably a scar. And all you have to do is to hold that space. And you can hold that space the entire time I'm talking or throughout the day, or you can set it even before you go to sleep. And ask your healing team to assist you in holding that space. Know that anytime you do healing work, your encodement team is also working. They are taking care of the encodements and the encodement structure that is there. They do that without you asking. They did that before you even knew about encodements. Why would they do that? Because that's their job. That's their job. It is just faster for you when you are able to work with them yourself. Now go ahead and keep that focus on your heart healing center and that place that you are asking for healing, for rejuvenation, because you can do multitasking in this area. Now go into your physical heart because you're already there and ask to be taken to the golden structure within your heart, your physical heart. Yes, it's physical heart, but it is on another dimension because you are made up of dimensions, like layers. Your layers can bring you to different dimensions. That's what the term we use here. It's actually a little bit different, but that's okay. It doesn't matter, just so you get that idea. Your physical, the golden structure in your heart works with the emotional aspect of yourself. So that thing that you're holding right now with the Heart Healing Center, there was probably emotion that was combined with it. Focus now on the golden structure within your heart and connect that to whatever you are holding on to with the Heart Healing Center, whether it is a scar, whether it is your eyes, ears. Just hold that for a moment. When you are holding the golden structure of your heart in that area, you are working with, from the Heart Healing Center, the physical, and with the golden structure of your heart, the emotional. So as I mentioned, with the Heart Healing Center, your encodement team is doing encodement work. Also, with the golden structure of the heart being involved, your soul healing team is involved. And the soul healing team, for those of you who may not know, they are locating all the pieces of yourself that you sent away during the time of this wound. And it doesn't necessarily mean the exact time of the wound. It could be any of the repercussions or side effects that you had from the wound. And they are bringing all of those pieces back and cleaning, repairing, and healing them and fully integrating them within you. So when you are working with the Heart Healing Center and then focusing on that in any area of your body, you are working with the physical, and with the golden structure in your heart, you are working with the emotional. It's a different way of healing. You do not need to remember plugins, although it doesn't hurt. In fact, it can help if you say you're in the midst of it and perhaps you get a flash that there was a past life connection. And you can say, healing team, please also use the Healing Over Lifetimes plugin in this area. We're giving you lots of information today, multitasking. So just say that in your mind as you're holding the space, the Heart Healing Center, the golden structure and the place you are working to heal. And now just say, overlay the plugin about lifetimes. And notice any changes that you have. Remember to breathe, bringing energy in from above and below. You are connected from above and below to the universal creative energy. It is important when doing work like this to not see yourself wounded, to see yourself whole. If you are working on gout and you are having a difficult time walking, see yourself walking easily. If you need to imagine yourself when you were 10 years old running through the forest, do that. Reminding your body of what it can do. Healing of self, of others, is multidimensional. We, myself, Abba, Amma, my healing friends, Hilarion, others that you have heard from, maybe not from me or this one, but also work with healing. You are learning many different ways. Choose what works for you at that time. Do not think that you are betraying anyone if you use somebody else's healing tool. Use what works. You may ask, is this new information to the world? No, it is new information at this time. Because when there was this division between spirituality and the physical, when the scientific came in, when Descartes and the Pope had their agreement that the church would deal with the spiritual and science would deal with the physical, there was a separation, which has caused some issues, shall we say. And it is now coming back together to realize the physical and the spiritual. And the physical includes physics, the knowing of the energy and the vibration of this world. That is part of what is happening now at this time. It is part of returning to the oneness of each other. And as you know, it can be within you or people you know, or you read it in the news, there is resistance to oneness. And as you and others who get the idea from you move into acceptance of all, not tolerance, acceptance of all, recognizing that they are made from the same essence as you are. You spread that energy, and there will be peace upon this planet and within your family. You are the way showers. And some of you may say, but I have very little room to show anything. I'm just in this place. I'm not like someone who is in an international realm. That person on the international realm would not be able to do what they do without people like you, who support the world simply by loving themselves and loving others, and being in a place of openness, being in a place of knowing their own personal values and living their truth. And I thank you for that. Abba thanks you for that. All of us here thank you for that. No, we do not focus on when you have not been able to do that. That is not important to us. It is the love that you send out that is more important than anything. I would like you to practice this little thing this week. Put a note, put a sticky note up so you don't forget. Heart Healing Center, connected to whatever it is physically that you are working with. The golden structure within your heart connected to the physical, and its job is to bring healing to the emotional connected to that. And if you wish to overlay a plugin, you may do that. But your healing team, whether you overlay a plugin or not, will be doing the encodement work and the soul healing work. My blessings to each one of you. Blessings. Well, this is Kathy. Did anybody experience something? Would they like to share? Because obviously I didn't know that was coming in.
Yeah, very powerful, Dr. Kathy. Very powerful.
Did you experience something?
Yes, a lot of energy coming through in different parts of my body that I asked for healing. Yes.
Great.
Amazing. Amazing.
Thank you. Anybody
Thank
else?
you.
Yeah. The part of my body I chose, it was really incredible that when we went to the emotional side, it was something that there was such a large emotional component to it. And I did a lot of burping, which is my releasing.
Uh-huh.
So thank you. It was just incredible. What a gift. Thank you again.
Thank you, Amma. I tell you.
Yes.
Amazing.
Anybody else? We got time for one more comment.
I guess it was I got connections, links to why I was having problems in certain areas. I focused on 3 areas, not one, and but they're all connected with assault and boundaries. But I got the links, the connections to why I'm having problems with those areas. So that was good.
Thank you. Blessings to all of you.
Thank you. You too, Dr. Kathy. Blessings.
Thank you, Kathy.
I have a wait, I'm going to stop the recording.